coming through YouTube. Okay. YouTube, what they do? Ooh-wee. How y'all doing this morning, YouTube? Facebook, family and friends, how y'all feel this morning? Come on into the assignment. You're going to eventually have to do it. I don't think that we're in a position at this moment in the world. Did you hear me? I say, I don't believe that we're in a position to become stagnated about coming inside, coming to your center, finding your core values, your core worth. You're going to have to find it on your own. And eventually you'll have your aha moment. Eventually you will have an aha moment. All you got to do is keep tapping in every morning. Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour, I'm here on assignment to speak into the mind of the people. And so I'm here this morning. Y'all come on in. Come on now. Y'all got to get on up. You got to wake up. You're going to eventually have to get the coal out of your eye and the slob from off the side of your mind. You heard what I said? I'm making it sound real bad. Come on. Hey, listen. Come on in here. Y'all, hey, listen. We got to go. We left the launch pad a long time ago, right? Hey, this become one of my favorite cups. I could bend it. I don't like them big cups where I can't bend. I think I could bend that cup. Y'all got to come on in, though. Y'all got to come on in. Gather around the table. I'm talking about the table of your own thoughts, the table of your own mind, the table of your own concepts, the table of your own narratives and ideologies and understandings and comprehensions, right? We might as well come on in and gather on around. There's no reason not to. There's no reason not to gather around. You're going to have to gather around even when you're by yourself. How do you gather around even when you're alone? Oh, that's a good question. Because usually when you hear the word gather, you hear the word, you think it's multiple, right? When you hear the word gather around, is usually you think about multiple people coming together. But at sometimes in this thing called life, you're going to be solo dolo. I can't even get my... At sometimes this thing called life, you're going to be solo dolo. I'm going to tell you that right now. Everybody not going to even be in a position with you to gather around. And so, having said that and having known that, we got to come on in. I'm going to cut this light on. Y'all ready? See, I got to do it with my left hand. Come on, I can't play with y'all this morning. Come on. I can't play with y'all this morning. There's no reason to play. Hey, look, ain't no reason to play out here in these streets. Ain't no reason to be playing out here. Everything is serious at this moment. You know what I said? Serious. Everything is serious at this moment. You might as well come on in and gather around the table. As I got this music going on right here, it says it's the most powerful frequency in the universe that offer doors to open in your life. And so I chose this because we know that we have some doors. Ooh-wee. That there's doors that might be wide open to you that you better not walk in. We're going to need the spirit of discernment in order to walk through the doors that has been allotted for us. Because every door that's wide open doesn't mean that it's welcoming to you. I don't know why I'm saying this morning. I didn't even come down here to say this, but anyway, we gonna rock all the way out. Y'all come on in, gather around the table, get your mind right, get your thoughts together, get your alignment aligned, make sure that your chakras is aligned. Make sure your chakras is balanced. Make sure you walking in equilibrium. On both hemispheres of your brain, there's an equilibrium that has to stay balanced, because the left side of your brain is analytical, and the right side of your brain, the right hemisphere of your brain, is artistic. And so what we desire to do is we want the same fiber optics that operate from the left to operate in the right, right? And so, and have an equilibrium type of perspective on both hemispheres of your thought process, of your mind, of your analytical process, of your artistic creations and innovations in the earth. And so we just here this morning. Hey, look, I've endured this weekend. I can tell you that. And if pain is a prerequisite for power, let's just say if, I know that it is. I believe that pain is a prerequisite for power. But I just said for people that don't believe that, so if pain, right? P-A-I-N. If pain is a prerequisite for power, then guess what I have this morning? I have the power, because I've endured pain this whole entire weekend. I really and truly have. Yeah, I swole up. I don't know exactly what it was that I ate, but I ate something, because at the same time, it went into my shoulder, my right shoulder, and then it dropped down into my wrist. It skipped my elbow and dropped down into my wrist and my pinky and the finger next to my pinky finger. Look at this. Y'all see how swole my hand? But it was way bigger than this, though. You see it? Ooh, yeah, it was swole. Y'all see that? That big hump right there? Yeah, when I tell you I suffered, y'all. Couldn't even pick up a pen, an ink pen with my right hand. I could do it now, though. Let me see. I could hold an ink pen in my hand. I still can't write. At least I can hold it, see? I can hold it now. So I'm doing a little bit better. Them two fingers right there, I couldn't even bend these two fingers right here. So let me tell y'all about author and writers. I got both of them. Ooh-wee. I keep telling y'all, look, and my diet is so strict, right? I eat according to my blood type, according to A positive blood. I've been eating that way for the last 8 years. A positive blood. I eat according to my blood type. I don't know what I ate. I don't know what I digested that caused this inflammation to just swell. And I went to sleep about 3 days ago. I went to sleep. And in the middle of me waking up in the middle of the night, I literally could not move my right hand, my right shoulder. I don't know if I slept on my corner like, I don't know how. I don't know. All I know is I woke up in pain about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I was like, ooh, that woke me up, because my shoulder was throbbing. It had a heartbeat in my shoulder. And so I just got on. I was like, ooh, and I got it, and I just tried to work it out, but there was no such thing as working it out, because I was in pain. And so somehow or another, it went to my right wrist. And now I understand what my great-grandmother and my grandmother endured with gout arthritis. And so I'm here this morning just to kind of like let y'all know, keep it in the center of the road. That's my assignment this morning. My assignment this morning is to tell you to keep it in the center. Ooh, you got to keep it in the center, ma'am. Hey, sir, you're going to eventually have to keep it in the center. That's the objective. Because here in Georgia, you bet not. I don't think in any road of life, no matter where you are, but Georgia have these such thing as ditches, right? And I've seen them even in the front of people's homes where they have to put these reflectors out on the side of the road, where they have to even guide themselves through the reflection at night. These little reflectors that stuck down in their pathway, their driveway, because one turn too soon or one turn not soon enough, and your tire will end in a little like ravine, like it's almost like a little canal, if you will, in the front of the driveway. So you have to be careful when you turn in and turn out, back in and back out. You can't do it too soon. You can't do it too late. You got to do it right on time. And so I'm here this morning to tell somebody you're going to have to do it right on time. You got to turn right on time. You don't have the ability at this moment to turn too soon or to turn too late, or not soon enough. You're going to eventually have to guide yourself through this process of life and through life's curriculum. And so I'm here this morning for no other reason than to tell every individual under the sound of my voice, keep it in the center. That's my assignment for you this morning, to tell you, keep it in the center of your thoughts. The center of your equilibrium, the center of your balance. Y'all know I'm a scale, right? And so at the same time, in this scale thing, you know what I'm saying, as a Libra in the earth, I sit literally at 6 o'clock on the zodiac sign thing. You know, I'm gonna do more about the zodiacs because y'all know now the universe told me to tell the people that all of it is a part of it. You can't deny any part, man. I know in some type religious sectors they tell you, don't you talk about zodiacs, and don't you talk about numerology, and don't you talk about astrology, and don't you talk about, they just want you to talk about Christology, theology, and pneumatology, which is this Christology, the study of Christ, theology is the study of God, and pneumatology is the study of the Holy Spirit, right? They say just talk about those three things. But I'm here to tell the world and to tell minds that can expand past the narratives that we've been taught, right? That we have to consider all of it, man. This is where he's guiding me and leading me. Why? I don't even know. Because I was once in that mindset. Anybody know me once know I didn't even look at zodiacs, right? But what's happening to me at this moment is supernatural. This has nothing to do with the natural mind or the natural concepts or the natural ideologies. This is a supernatural situation that's happening. And so I have to consider all of it, only because he's leading me down. I believe that the creator of all things is leading me down that path and up that road. For me, it's not down, it's actually up. Because going up and increasing and with inclinations and with elevations is causing me to expand my mind past the narrow-mindedness that society has deemed appropriate. Ooh-wee. I believe that society has deemed this narrow-mindedness appropriate is because of the fact that they don't really want you to understand and comprehend who you are and get the right, full, true understandings and comprehensions. I just believe that they win when we don't. Did you hear me? I just believe that they win when we don't have the ability to think for ourselves. And they'll become the winners. And we'll take the L on that one. And so I'm here this morning to speak into the mind of the people like I've been orchestrated and ordained to do. And so I'm here to tell every individual under the sound of my voice, all of it is a part of it. This is what he's spoken to me. He said, tell them that all of it is a part of it. Even the side of the world that we might not want to acknowledge, it's still a part of it. Because when he stood out into nothing and he said, let there be, that part of the earth came as well. Did it not? And so we have to honor, we have to understand, and we have to comprehend that that's a part of it too. The Asian side of this whole construct, or the Hispanic side of the whole construct, like all these other, South America. Didn't South America come when North America came? So y'all know I'm on a whole new type of time right now. Y'all see, I got to drink. I got to reach across my body and with my left hand just to grab my cup. And so if pain is a prerequisite for power, then guess what I have this morning? I've endured pain for the last 3 or 4 days, constant throbbing pain in my shoulder, in my hand, in my wrist, where I can't even hold a regular old glass of water in my right hand. But I'm here this morning, and I stand in power in the midst of pain being a prerequisite for power. I stand in power. Power got to be at the top side of the hourglass. Mm-hmm. Anything less than that has to be at the bottom, acidic. And so I'm here this morning, feeling much better as I move through this thing called life and life's curriculum. I'm here to tell every individual in the sound of my voice, stay in the center of it all. You're going to have to stay in the center of the road, in the center. You can't veer at this moment too far right, and you definitely can't veer at this moment too far left. You're going to have to remain in the center of the road, in the center of conscientiousness, in the center of your value, in the center of your worth. Stay centered. That's the objective, is to stay centered. And so I went through my whole painful experience, and I don't know what I ate, y'all. I don't know what I digested, but whatever it was, it really swole me up, and I've been through everything. Somebody offered me a gum, and I even read the side of the pack and seen that it didn't have any high fructose corn syrup in this particular gum. And I chewed it, but I don't know if it was the mint or the spearmint, or I don't know what it was. I don't even know if it was the gum. All I know is I have to stay constant. I can't veer. I don't have the ability to veer to the right or veer too far to the left. I don't have too much wiggle room. And my body would tell me, like, look, sir, you've stood outside of something that you already automatically know. You've done something to me that you didn't know you did, but you did do. And so I've done something. And so I run to my remedies, right? I try to run to my remedies. I try to run to my red clover or my cat's claw or my rose petal tea, or y'all Google these things for yourself. I said red clover tea benefits. I said cat's claw benefits, CATSCLAW. Cat's claw benefits, or go to rose petal tea benefits. I have all these things available. You know what I'm saying? Go to nettle tea, NETTLE, nettle tea benefits. You can even go to ashwagandha. I don't want to give y'all everything, but anyway, I made some tea, and it still didn't go in and just all the way shrink. I still went through this painful experience. I'm still here and I'm still standing on my power, still standing in strength. I'm still standing in courage. I'm still standing in wherewithal. I'm still standing. I ain't finna lay down because of it. I have to stand. And so I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist. I am here for no other reason than to provoke thought. I'm your health-conscious coach. Even in the midst of my own struggles, I'm still health-conscious. I eat according to my blood type for the last 8 years. But periodically, I guess it just shows that you are human, that you are a human being. And there's no human being on this earth that is perfect. We all have our flaws and we all have our failures and we all have our faults. We're all feeble. And this storm that's about to approach this world that we've never seen before, you'll see how feeble we really are. When this storm, the storms of life, and this life's curriculum that we all must endure as this time and as this season of life unfolds, with all the financial institutions and all of the economical deficits that this world is in, is going to trickle down onto the shoulders of the people, even onto the mind of the people. So maybe I'm here this morning to tell every individual under the sound of my voice, get ready. Get ready. Get ready. You're going to have to stand in the center of the road, ma'am. It's a major storm that's on its way. And this storm and this type of storm we've never seen before. We've never endured before, not in this lifetime. Almost the same type of scenario that we almost saw with the attempt. We've never seen that in this lifetime, sir. All the millennials and all of the cuzzos in the earth and all of my siblings, all my brothers and my sisters in the earth, all of my nephews and nieces, young nephews and nieces. We've never seen. I have some aunties and some uncles too that we've never seen the climate by which we live at this moment. There's a certain climate that's happening all around us that's being downplayed, right? It's a climate. Ooh-wee. There's a climate in the atmosphere that's being downplayed at this moment. For whatever reason. We know already that whoever controls the media controls the mind of the people. We know that already. I said whoever controls the media controls the mind of the people. And so I'm here this morning for no other reason than to promote and to provoke thought. I don't have all the answers, right? I do not. But I am a voice, and I am a thought provoker, and I am a health conscious coach, and I am an intellectual content creator. I would never give you anything under intellectual content. And I'm also your podcast professor. That's why I had to put that lab jacket on this morning. Because when I came here with this shirt to sit down, he said, no, go deeper. Because at this moment, we're going to have to go deep in our thoughts and deep in our understandings and deep in our curriculum. We're going to have to go deep in our covering, deep in our destinies, deeper in our walk more sound and solid in the earth. Because the only way you can walk more sound and solid is through thought. Make sure when you make your first foot and you plant it first in front of it, that it's solid. And so I'm here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health-conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor. Even in the midst of everything that I have to endure in this thing called life, I'ma still stand. And I just want you to know, even as I struggle, did you hear me? I said, even as I struggle, I want you to know this, that I am passionate for what I do. That I am. I don't think anybody has the ability to take that away from me. My passionate ability to be passionate about the things that I do. And so I'm here this morning. I'm moving real slow. Did you hear me? I say I move real slow. As I move, I want y'all to move with me. And at this moment, I believe that there's movements in the earth, right? By the society, by the community, by the powers that be. The reason why they have to move slow is not to trigger your thoughts in your mind to click in to what's happening. So they have to move gradual. And it's a gradual process that's happening throughout the whole entire thing. But you have to have the right lenses. You're going to have the right lenses on. And so in this movement, I want y'all to move with me. And I want you to move in this mindset right here. I move past all doubts. We're going to have to learn how to move past all doubts. We know that doubts is a hole in the fertile soil of our mind, just as well as dreams are. I told y'all on a session before that at the same time, you're going to have to dig 2 holes in the fertile soil of your mind. And one hole will be for all of our dreams, and the other hole will be for our doubts, right? And so we're going to have to say that I move past all doubts and limitations. And I manifest what I want on a quantum level. I know who I am, and I know where I'm going. I surround myself with people who will bring out the best in me. And I always bring out the best in myself. And so I don't need anything outside of me. I am connected to the endless abundance of the universe. And when you understand your connectedness, did you hear what I'm saying? You got to hear me. You got to hear me past your ear. Did you hear me? You got to hear me past that mess that's preventing your eardrum from allowing. You might have to clean the wax out of your ears. And I remember back in the days where where our grandparents used to lay us on their laps. Y'all remember this? I'm about to tell my age right now. That your grandparent will lay you on their lap and say, "Come here, boy. Come here, girl. You know what I'm saying? Lay down right here, and your body will be on the couch, and they'll be sitting back on the, and they'll lay your head on their laps, and they'll take that little brown hydrogen peroxide and pour the hydrogen peroxide in the cap of that. They take off, they unscrew the cap, and pour a little bit of the hydrogen peroxide in the cap of the top of it. And they'll lay your head to the side, and they'll pour that hydrogen peroxide in your ear. And it'll be said, lay your head down like that, and it'll just be sitting there bubbling. It'll just be bubbling in your ear, clean out all the wax and all of the debris, because you got debris in your ear from all of the other things that you've heard. It might stagnate your hearing because of all of the other things that you've heard, all of the debris that has fell in your ear from the environment, from the environmental perspective. Then you have a lot of plaque or a lot of wax in your ear. So I'm here this morning as your parental guidance. Tell you to come lay your head on my lap. We ain't talking about nothing, no craziness now. Because on my lap, I have an apron that's covering my body. It's an apron for you. Ooh-wee. I'll lay my apron over my lap, my legs, where you can have a clean slate and come and lay your head on my lap. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. Ain't nothing sexual going on with this here. This is the spiritual stuff. So I don't think that you, creator of all things, deal with gender. This is not gender specific, sir. This is spiritual, ma'am. You have a place to come and lay your head and let me pour this ingredient, if you will. Take a cap of hydrogen peroxide and pour it in your ear. Let it bubble and let it clean out your ear, your inner ear, places you can't go with a Q-tip. But at the same time, grandma used to do this to them. We still here today. Grandma used to do this to us, and we still here. It didn't kill us. It cleaned us. And so we're going to eventually have to clean out our ears. Ooh-wee. So we got to clean our ears and make sure that the tympanic membrane of the innermost part of the eardrum by which you hear me, that's because of the tympanic membrane, the vibrations by which my voice is speaking into the tympanic membrane, causing a vibration. And that vibration that you hear from is entering to your whole entire body. And I'm here this morning to tell you, as your tympanic membrane vibrate, I'm here to tell you that you're going to have to move past all doubts, past all limitations, anything that will limit or prevent or stagnate your progress from hearing me, past the point by which you understand it and comprehend it. You're going to have to hear me, ma'am. Sir, you're going to have to hear me. You're going to have to understand and comprehend me from a whole nother level. You don't have the ability to stand out on the surface of life at this moment and hear from the capacity by which I'm speaking. You're going to have to drop down in the center of your innermost being. Stand up all the way in your chakras, your kundalini. Coming from your root chakra all the way up to your kundalini. And understand and comprehend what's being said to you. Clean your ears. so that when the voices of and when the sounds of this earth that's offering you blessings and honor and privilege, you're gonna have to know those. You're gonna have to know the differences between the blessings, honor, and privileges and advancements in compared to all the other stuff that's gonna be shot your way too. But through this cleaning of the ear, ooh-wee, you'll understand better. And so I'm here this morning to tell you this. Move past all doubts. Move past all limitations. And manifest what you want on a quantum level. Remember, I told y'all already, go get what you want. This is the time to get whatever it is that your heart's desire, go get it. This is the time that you can go get whatever it is that you want out the earth. If your heart's desire and you wanted it and you've been keeping your eyes on it for a while and you like, can I afford this? And should I be doing this? I'm telling you as a voice in the earth, it's your time, it's your season, ma'am, to go get what you want, sir. Cuzzo, go get it, my brother. Hey, nieces and nephews in the earth, it belongs to you. Go get it. Whatever it is that you desire, go get what you want. So I'm here. And I'm here this morning on assignment. I'm just here because I'm obedient to the call. And he said October 15th, 2022, open the laptop and speak into the mind of the people. From that morning, I say from that morning that he spoke this in my spirit, I came. And I'm here right now because of that understanding and that comprehension. I sat down that day and I opened the laptop. And my assignment came because of my obedience. 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour, I'm on speaking. And this morning, I have to tell you, true enough, we have two holes in the fertile soil of our mind, one for dreams and one for doubts, one for expansions and one for limitations. We're going to stand on the dream and the expansions of it all. We can't stand in the doubts and the limitations. And so you got to manifest what you want on a quantum level. You got to know who you are and you got to know whose you are. And so I'm going. And I'm going to surround myself with people who bring out the best in me. Did you hear me? You're going to have to say this for yourself, sir. You're going to have to be intentional about surrounding yourself with people that stay and have your best interest at heart. And so you always bring out the best in yourself. You know that already. We're going to have to bring out the best in others. And so I'm here this morning as Kendrick B. Davis Sr. on assignment to tell you I'm here to help bring out the best in you. I don't have a choice in the matter. And if you listen and you grow as we go together, locking arms, walking in the spirit, understanding our proudness, understanding our blessings, understanding our honor, understanding our privilege, understanding our advancement, and not being judgmental, not causing people to look at us differently. All we want to do is walk. And as we walk, we want to keep it in the center of the road. Knowing if we veer too far right, it ain't going to be good. If you veer too far left, that still ain't going to be good. We're here this morning to tell you to keep it in the center of the road. And every individual under the sound of my voice has a road of their own to walk on. I know that other individuals want to get on your road. I know. But you're going to have to stay focused on your road. You're going to have to put your blinders on your road. The same things they put on the side of a mule, or the same thing they put on the side of a horse. Those blinders. So that your peripheral vision is not so distracted by all of the distractions in the earth. Don't be distracted by the distractions. And so, yeah, you're going to have to bring out the best. I'm here to bring out the best in you. I know that I bring out the best in myself by just sitting here every morning, Monday through Thursday, in the 9 o'clock hour and speaking into the mind of the people. The best is coming out of me. And so it's a two-way street here. We're all going to be blessed. And so it says right here, I don't need anything outside of me. For I understand that I'm already connected to the source. Not the resource now. Don't get it twisted. I said you're going to have to know that you're already connected to the source, man. The source of it all. And this connectedness is the endless abundance of the universe, the creator of all things. He has an endless abundance. He'll never run out of the abundance by which you need. It's endless. And so as we move past all of the doubts and limitations, and as we grasp more towards our dreams and our expansions, we're going to have to know. We're going to have to understand and comprehend that all this stuff is a part of it. Everything that we have to endure in this thing called life is life's curriculum. Just like how you had to go through elementary, middle school, high school. You matriculated in the highest of universities, HBCUs, and we went to different higher educations. There is a curriculum already in place. There's a protocol that you're going to have to endure in order to say that you've made it, in order to say that you've accomplished it, in order to say that you have succeeded. Yeah, there's a life's curriculum. And we all have it. And so I'm here this morning just to tell you to be safe. And as I move past all doubts and limitations, we know that we can do all things through the Messiah that strengthens us. We know that we can do all things through the Creator. We have to acknowledge that if there's a creation, then there has to be a creator. There's no way around it. And so we're talking about the creator of all things. Yes, we here. We're going to manifest all that we want on a quantum level. So we're going to be here. We ain't going nowhere. We'll wave our hands in the air like we just don't care. Because at this moment, I don't think that it's a reason to care. If you care, you better be caring about the right things. Don't be caring about the limitations. You better be caring about the advancements and the enhancements. Yeah, we better be caring about the dreams over the doubts. You better be caring, but make sure that you care about the things that's on the top side of the hourglass where the light is, because darkness got to be at the bottom. Light has to be at the top. Love got to be at the top. Hatred got to be at the bottom. Connectedness got to be at the top. Disconnectedness got to be at the bottom. Truth has to be at the top. Lies have to be at the bottom. So you better care about the top side of the alkaline side of conscientiousness. That's what we care about. We care about all of the top side of the glass. Consciousness got to be at the top. When you're walking unconscious in the earth, ma'am, you got to be at the bottom. It's low vibration. High vibrations got to be at the top. Low vibrations got to be at the bottom, where death, destruction, and disease is. We stand in health, wellness, and well-being. That's our stance in the earth. Health, wellness, and well-being. And all three components, your spirit, your mind, and your body has to be alkalinic. In order for you to manifest these things on a quantum level, you're going to make sure that all three components of yourself, your spirit, your mind, and your body has to be alkalinic. So we here this morning manifesting on a quantum level. Did you hear me? And we're quantumly entangled. Individuals under this live that might not even see this live at this moment. I say there's individuals that might not even come and have the ability to log on right now to see this live. But when you see it, ma'am, whether you're on YouTube or whether you're on Facebook, when you see it, it's going to connect with your spirit. You're going to understand this from a spiritual realm. And I'm here for this reason and this purpose, on this assignment and for this season. I'm here to tell you to manifest all of your heart's desires on a quantum level. Do it quantumly, and that we are quantumly entangled. There's such a thing as a quantum entanglements. Google this for yourself. That at one time of the earth, that particles that are light years away from each other at the moment, they know it was once connected because of the material by which each piece exudes and exemplifies. And so they know that these particular levels of quantum entanglement had to have once been together. And now they're light years apart from each other. But when you get both people together, you'll see how easy it is. Did you hear me? You'll see how easy it is for you to understand that person and for that person to understand you. That's how you know that you're quantumly entangled. There's a quantum entanglement in the earth that is going to be sent your way. And the more you talk, the more you exude positivity in the earth, the more you say, oh, this one thing that I'm supposed to say was to make sure that you continue to pay it forward. That's how we're going to stay covered. And that's how we're going to stay connected, is by paying it forward. And so I tithe now to the mind of the people 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, in the 9 o'clock hour, but I also pay a tithe to the community. I have to keep my ears and my eyes open and my antennas up for individuals that's in need. And I believe that when you do these type of paying it forwards, you add credence to the blessings, to the honor, to the privilege. And so you see that lady in front of you, ma'am, that's struggling with babies, struggling to get the little bit of items that she she need, that she put in her cart. You seen her start putting some items back when she realized she hadn't put too much in the cart. You see that. And I'm telling you right now, you better not let that lady walk out the store with all these babies as you sit back and watch her put things out of her cart back onto the conveyor belt, telling the lady at the cashier, "Oh no, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that." Yeah, she did that for a reason. She needed that stuff. And so I'm here to tell you, you better pay for it. If you sit there and you watch these people put that stuff back, I don't care if you feel as though you don't have the money, you better pay for it. Don't you let her walk out the door with the stuff that she had in her cart that you didn't. You better pay for it, because when you pay for it out of your lack, I'm telling you, what you speak into the universe is that even in the midst of my lack, I still have more than enough. Did you hear me? I say, even in the midst of my lack, what you tell the universe and the creator of all things, that even in the midst of my lack, I still have enough, more than enough, to bless somebody else. Out of my lack, I still have enough to bless somebody else. Ooh, I sit down here to say all this morning. I don't know what happened to me. All I know is you better hear me. You better listen past your ears. You better clean out your eardrum and pour some hydrogen peroxide in your ear. Lay your ear on the lap of the person and let them pour some cleaner that will clean your ear, where you're able to hear clearly. Ooh-wee. And so I'm here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health-conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor, and I'll close my eyes and speak into your spirit. Do you hear me? I say, I'll close my natural eye and open my spiritual eye. I'll close my natural eyes and open my spiritual eye. It's singular. I'll speak into the mind of the people. And so, as we move past all doubts, we're going to move past all limitations. We're going to manifest what we want on a quantum level. We know who we are and we know whose we are. I know where I'm going, and I'm surrounding myself with people who will bring out the best in me. I always bring out the best in myself. But I'm here this morning to bring out the best in you, ma'am. I'm here this morning to bring out the best in you, sir. I'm here this morning to bring out the best in all of my cousins, since y'all want to ump me in the earth. All my cousins and all my nieces and nephews and all my aunties and uncles. All my moms and my dads in the earth. I'm here to bring out the best in you through thought. Me being the thought provoker, I'm here to provoke thought then. Okay. And so I don't need anything outside of me. I'm connected. Connectedness is at the top side of the hourglass. I am connected to the endless abundance of the universe, the creator of all things. I'm connected to the endless abundance of it all. So I'll stand. I'll also bow. Woo-wee. I say I'll stand, but I'll also bow. I'll stand, but I'll also bow. You're going to have to bow. You're going to have to bow. And this is what I'm going to leave you guys with. That which you will not affirm as true of yourself can never be realized by you. That which you will not affirm as true of yourself can never be realized by you. For that attitude alone is the necessary condition by which you realize your goal. This is the power of awareness by Neville Goddard. He says, that which you will not affirm as true of yourself can never be realized by you. For that attitude alone is the necessary condition by which you realize your goal. This is the power of awareness. And at this day, and at this time, and in this season of life, you're going to have to walk in the awareness of it all. Realizing that all of it is a part of it, man. All of it is a part of it. And don't deny any part of the universe. Don't deny any part of his creation. Don't deny any part, because all of it is a part of it. Everything is connected to everything else. And so I'm here. I'm here. Standing, but yet bowing. Did you hear me? I say, I'll stand in the air and the mind of the people, but I yet bow. Namaste. Namaste means I bow unto you. Namaste means I bow. I have no reason not to. I'll bow unto you, my brother. I'll bow unto you, my sister. I will bow unto you. I'll bow to all the mothers and the fathers in the earth. I bow to all the uncles and the aunties in the earth. I bow to all the cousins. I bow to all of the nieces and the nephews of the earth. I bow unto you with a word to tell you, keep it in the center. Did you hear me? Don't veer too far to the left. Don't veer too far to the right. Keep it in the center. That's where your equilibrium is. That's where your core is. Your core values is in the center. Your core worth is in the center. Keep it all in the center as we move through this thing called life. And life's curriculum will want you to go all the way out far right. They'll want you to come all the way back out far left. And I'm telling you right now that the answer to your prayers is to keep it in the center of it all, in the center of the road, in the center of consciousness, in the center of your understanding, in the center of your articulation, in the center of your manifestations. As you manifest your heart's desire on a quantum level, keep it in the center. That's where your victory lies, is in the center of it all. Did you hear me? I said, that's when you're going to come out on the other side of victory. You'll be triumphant in the earth when you keep it in the center of all of it. Just keep it all the way in the center of it all. Don't veer too far left or too far right. Just keep it in the center. I got to go, y'all. Yeah, I can feel my time is winding up. 59 minutes and 15 seconds. I got 45 seconds with y'all. I'm thankful this morning. I'm grateful. Did you hear me? I say I'm thankful and I'm grateful with y'all this morning. I just chop it up from a free flowing spirit. I do have the power because I've endured the pain. Did you hear me? I say I do have the power because I've endured the pain. And so I'm keeping my head bowed before y'all this morning as a site of humility. And this also I want to share with y'all right now before we end. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Hourglass Era, where the sands of time converge in the morning, Monday through Thursday, within the 9 o'clock hour. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm on assignment. Allow us to guide as we delve into the depths of our consciousness and navigate the interwoven pathways of the mind. Join me on this thought-provoking journey where we explore the spiritual, intellectual, and physical realms, peering into the very essence of health awareness and holistic understandings. Everything on this earth is symbolic of the hourglass concepts, and its center represents neutrality, balance, a pivotal metaphor for our journey. Just as the pH transition from acidity to alkalinity, so too must we navigate our thoughts from discordance to harmony. It's about transversing the realms of the 7 chakras and unlocking the spiritual experiences and aligning our conscious selves with the greater aspect of life. Each session here unravels the unexplored conscious thoughts of human existence, inviting you to awaken, transcend, and comprehend the vast expansions of our inner world. So, come, tune in, and let's embark together on this extraordinary odyssey towards enlightenment. Ooh-wee. We made it through, y'all, this Monday morning. This Monday morning, we made it through. Did you hear me? I say this Monday morning, we made it through. And I'm here. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist. And I'm on assignment. Y'all be blessed, and I'll see y'all again tomorrow.